we'll go with Din, of course, with the Guinness livery. So whoever takes the lead on the lead lap, we'll probably go with them. Talk you through a lap here. Now, it seems that a few drivers thought, oh, this is going to be really boring because it's Seaside. But actually, we've saw some fantastic racing this morning. Some very good, clean racing as well. A bit of door bashing here and there. One minor lag issue. And then, yeah, it's just all been good fun, really. And you can see a line astern there of cars. And they only have one lap here as well, remember. Not like all the other rounds where they've had 2, 3, or even 4 laps, I think we had at one point on one circuit to qualify. It is 1 lap only. I love Seaside. Exactly, as Kenny says there, traffic is sketchy. You could get the perfect traffic ahead of you, get the nice slipstream and gain an advantage. Or you could get caught up in traffic, lose a lot of time, and therefore, you know, lose out big style. The penalties, so penalties are completely turned off. I was meant to talk about that just before. So penalties are completely turned off for this one because there is a bug in Gran Turismo at the moment with penalties. We're still using obviously the Mini Madness penalties, which are in the rule book. So if there are any incidents, people can still report drivers. We still look into them, but penalties shouldn't turn on. They should be off completely, and we should be able to have a fantastic race. You can see everybody just lining themselves up here. Let's have a quick look where GTLX is in all this. He's in P9 at the moment. Way at the back here. Wanting to really get the slipstream. Mikey's in a good position here, actually, I think, as well. We'll find out what's going to happen here. Din is just going for it, it looks like. Yep, Din is just going to go for it here. Just wants a nice clean lap. Zachave's in there as well, so Zachave's in a really good position here. Hello, Calster. Check out the new emote for you, Calster, as well. If you check it out. Din there. But let's go aboard with Din now. And let's have another lap of Dragontrail Seaside here. Nice long straight here. Very long, in fact, for these minis. But we don't quite hit the limiter. And you're going to brake just as the curve starts here on the right hand side. You're going to drop to 3rd gear, basically. Oh, very late brake there by Din. Is it too late? Oh, a little bit, maybe. A little bit quick into there. It's going to force him out really wide here. There you go. Just broke a tiny bit too late there. But you want to keep it nice and straight. Maintain that apex speed. It's all about average speed through the corners here. And that will get you the fastest lap. But even so, Din continues on. My stream's just lagged there for a brief moment. Apologies for that. Thank you, Kenny, for the subscription. We're going to brake just at the start of the curve there. And once again, it's all about straightening up here. Kenny's subscription actually stopped the stream there for me for a second. Continue on over the hill now. That's the end of the first sector. And this is all about maintaining speed. Do not brake here. Do not brake. There you go. Look at that lovely stuff. Oh, beautiful line there by Din there. Could have carried maybe a tiny bit more speed. This is where literally that extra mile an hour really is critical through here, because look, you're going uphill. If you were 1 mile an hour faster, you potentially get up into the higher bit of the power band, potentially maintain a bit more speed. But even so, Din continues on now as we approach down the hill towards this right-hander. I use the cliff on the right-hand side here in the minis. As it stops there, brake, as looks like Din uses that as well. 3rd gear, trying to maintain the speed through this corner. Oh, runs a little bit wide here. Going to compromise his exit a little bit here. I think Zachave is very close to Din now. As we approach the, what is aptly named now, the chicane of slight injury, rather than a chicane of death, with these minis. We did see 2 wide through here this morning, and everybody survived, which was amazing stuff. Through, we got very tight there, is Din. And again, it's all about keeping the car as straight as possible. We're talking micro mile an hour here, not even miles an hour. The little bit more that you carry, a little bit more time you have. As we continue on through now. And we're going to brake just at the start of the curb again. 3rd gear, try and open that corner up as much as you can as Din here. Look at that lovely line for Din. And on the exit, trying to avoid touching the grass, but use all the curb. Beautiful stuff here from Din. Let's see what kind of lap time Din is about to get here. Zachave is very close. I think Zachave will jump Din here. As we head towards the line. At 27.6, 27.0 there for Zachave. That's still pole position. Oh, Quinton, 26.4. Gran. Oh, GT. Oh, my word. What a lap by Alex. 2:24. I have not seen that lap time ever. Alex is trying to go for this championship, I'm sure. As we just wait for AB Saints to cross the line. A 24.9. That is impressive. We didn't see any of those in practice. My word. Now we need the Tid shock face in chat. Yeah, perfect slipstream for sure. Alex has played this beautifully and already on target to take the championship here. Oh, this is exciting. It's very exciting. We get ready for the first race. This is a 3-lap sprint race. Remember, the start is not straightforward. Rats, your wheels are turned to the left, so hopefully he knows that and his train's up. There we go. But there's your grid order. And yes, it's not a straightforward start, remember. Handbrakes, and yes, you've got to control that wheel spin off the line. And we saw a very quick release in the morning split on the sprint race. Let's see what happens here. Oh, they're being held. Oh, there we go. It's green, green, green. It looks like Rats has had a pretty good start there. We'll see what happens as they head towards the first corner. No real... Oh, AB Saints there, right at the back, has an absolute stunker of a start there. And it's Linus Cern straight away. Everyone trying to get that slipstream, trying to maintain their position, and then look for any opportunity going forward here as we head towards the first corner. Zakave is side by side with... Who is that further back? It's Din, and Mikey's in there as well. Head towards the first corner. Alex keeps it. Oh, Gran goes for a late move there. And Rats is going to keep that position for now. But it all nice and clean there through the first corner. Everyone very happy indeed there. Linus Stern as we head towards the kink for the first time. Yes, get those Linus Sterns in chat. Let's go, boys and girls. As we hit the kink, and Alex is already trying to break away here. How much has Alex practiced for this? Because my word, he is pulling away very fast. Let's jump further back here. Beans is under all sorts of pressure from Quinton. Quinton round the outside here. Quinton actually does need a really good result here. He needs to win either the sprint or feature race to be in with a shot of the podium finish. I'd have to work out exactly how much he needs, but it's a little bit less. Oh my word, they are 4 wide further back going into the S's. This isn't going to be good at all. They all nearly survive. Oh, there's going to be a little bit of carnage here. Oh my word, team into 51. It's all sorts of sideways. Oh, they survived just, my word, 4 wide into the S's. You do not see that very often, but everybody survives. They continue on down towards the hairpin. But look at Alex here, still very far ahead of Rats, really breaking away very fast. Into the right-hander we go. Anyone making some moves here? Not quite here. Look at that lovely four-wheel drift there. Oh, Beans is looking for the move on Quinton again. Oh, Quinton's out wide here. Quinton is out wide. Gonna have to pull back in and lose the position to Mikey Michaelton there as well as they head towards the chicane for the first time. Oh, there we are, contact there with team into 51 as well. But into the chicane. There you go. There's GT Alex. There's Rats. And there is everybody else. Oh, side by side, Saints and Rapid GT. Oh, our first death in a race is Rapid GT into the barrier there. 2 into 1 is very hard to do, and it doesn't quite work out here. Let's jump to that lead battle now. Alex trying to break that slipstream a little bit. Still half a second ahead there. Rapid will be able to catch up to the rest of the pack, but it's just a case of ran a little bit wide there, understeered into the barrier, and yeah. Game over on that one for now. But he will catch up, don't worry. Let's find out what happens later on. But you can see further back, it is still all a bit carnagey as everybody's fighting for every square inch of the circuit here as we start the penultimate lap already in this sprint race. Yes, exactly. Def Chicane is back. And they're 2 by 2 up there. But we may have to jump to the lead battle here. How is Rats doing? Rats is still... Wow, this is an impressive performance by Alex. To not be caught up by P2 by the first corner. Alex is seriously on this at the moment. Oh, runs a bit deep though. Runs a bit deep. That's going to compromise him through that first chicane and bring Rats right into the mix here. And you can see that gap is ever closing. So further back, everybody is still side by side at this moment in time. A little bit of contact there between Saints and Team into 51 in that twirl machine. And Din's going down the inside at the kink. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Through they go. Still a little bit of contact. Oh, they all just survive. I think Din backed out of that there. Let's jump to the lead battle here. You can see everyone coming through that corner right now. And GT Alex, Rats. Rats is very close here. Yes, I think everybody realises Alex might have practiced quite a bit for this one. I'm not sure. But look at that lovely line through there. And then in to the right-hander. And then the next left. But Rats is all over. Alex is jumping. Alex has to get the maximum points possible here. has to get the maximum points possible, so he will defend for his life, I imagine. You see Rats is putting all sorts of pressure on GT Alex here. Remember, everybody wants the maximum points here to get as far up this championship as possible, but GT Alex still in the lead as we hit this right-hander. Beans is getting very close now. Whoa, wow, look how deep Beans went and manages to keep it there as well. Oh, it looks like AB Taint has gone off a little bit there as we approach the chicane again. I wanted to have a look at that incident earlier on lap 1, but I don't think we're going to get a chance here. It's constant action as Quinton is side by side with Beans. Now Quinton's going to get it done here as they come through the chicane. Quinton just takes it there and through. There you go. And any more deaths further back. Oh, Din! Oh, Din and AB Saints! Oh my word, there's a carnage. The death chicane is definitely back. They tried to go side by side. It's not quite worked out. Let's jump to the lead battle once again. Rats and GT Alex as they head towards the right-hander. And Alex still defending that position. But Alex is going to be under all sorts of trouble here. Look at Beans. Beans on the inside of Quinton again here. My word, Quinton's trying to break away, I imagine, but just can't because Beans is all over the place there, trying to get that position off Quinton. And they're side by side. Mikey's getting in the mix now as well. They're 3 wide as they cross the line to start the final lap with the leaders also side by side. Anything can happen here. Anything can happen as they continue on. Kenny cheering on Beans because Kenny is in that fight for the podium in chat as they continue on now. Rats around the outside, going to be in the lead as they head towards turn 1 once again. Alex probably going to break a little bit earlier here, try and fall in behind and maybe use that to his advantage later on in the race. I love the scratch marks on the side of Alex as well. You can see where all the action has been. But Quinton is in the mix now as well. Look at that. Quinton's broke away from Beans a little bit here as they continue now towards that right-hand kink. AB Saints on the inside of Rapid GT as well here as they come towards that now. Any little contacts here there? No, look at that. Nice and clean from everybody. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Nothing major. Quinton goes for the move on Rats GT. This could be giving Alex. Oh, my word. This is good stuff. I didn't actually see Alex overtake Rats during that. I did not see that at all. I wonder if we can get a quick clip of what on earth happened there. So it's on the kink. It was on the kink. Alex got on the inside of Rats and then took that position off him. As we look towards the S's now. Further back, we've got all sorts of side-by-side still between these guys. Everybody fighting for every position they can. Remember, the person who comes last, it will start polling in the feature race. And through we go. Ah, line astern, except at the back where we got a nice lovely tail. And we're going to head towards the right-hander here. Alex is defending for his life here. Alex is absolutely trying to defend for his life. He has to defend into the right-hander. We go. Rats, I think, had a little bit of contact there. Quinton right behind. Oh, a little bit of slow apex speed there. Nice little bit of defensive driving from Alex here. They're going to be 2-3 wide. Alex is now going to have to decide who he gives slipstream to. As you can see, it's all sorts of action happening here as we head towards the chicane of death here. Everybody's in the fight for this victory. Absolutely everybody. And through we're going to go here. Oh, Quinton's close to that barrier. They all survive somehow. Oh, no, I say all survive. Gary Horner's just gone absolutely to Narnia there. And Rats now going down the inside of Alex here and potentially trying to give Beans a bit of slipstream to bumper draft him. It doesn't quite work out here. Into the braking zone we go. Rats is on the inside here, but Alex on the outside. Oh, a little bit of contact here. Oh my word, I have no idea what's going on here. Oh, Alex has lost the lead. It looks like it's going to be Beans. It's going to be Beans from Alex. The championship could be decided in the sprint race. Quinton's up there as well. Oh my word. Beans gets it from everybody else. F for Alex in chat. Oh my word, I did not even see what happened on that last corner. Did Beans? Oh, that was an unbelievable finish. Alex has lost out after that domination earlier on. Come on, where are the shocked faces in chat? I mean, obviously that will all be under investigation as well, of course. But Alex down to P4. P4. My word. So we have Gowdy Hornet on pole position there from the Cadbury's Twirl machine of Team Inter. We've got Rapid, Zakave, Din, AB Saints, Rats, GT Alex, Mikey Magleton, Quinton, and I grind my own beans. Let's get ready for another race here. We get ready with the lights. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And off we go. Gowdy Hornet with an absolutely terrible start here. He's going to lose all sorts of positions here. Could be down to like P6, P7 sort of area by the time we get to the first corner. But my team into 51 is away. And Zakave is catching up very quickly as well, using that slipstream to his advantage here. They're going to be a fair few wide as we approach that first corner. Gaudy Hornet is dropping down the field due to that start. But as we head towards first corner, Zakave goes for the move straight off the bat here. Is he going to get it done? Zakave into the lead here. Gets it done. Beautiful move there from Zakave. And up he goes into P1. And further back, we are all sorts wide here. GTX already making his way through the field. And Quinton, a lot of work to do so far. Zakave goes very defensive straight off the bat here. Into the kink we go for the first time of 9. And it's going to keep that position. A gap already opening up to Rapid GT behind. They're going to have to be careful here. Can Quinton flawless it? That's an interesting one there, Calster. Who do you think is going to win this race? Get your names in chat. Who do you think is going to win here? Any one of these 11 drivers has the chance. As they come through the S's for the first time here. Whoa, my word, that's Mikey going off to Narnia. My word, that was a huge moment there for Mikey. And then further up, we've got all sorts of 2 and 3 wide here. We've got Rats in there, we've got Beans. Beans has a lot of work to do yet to get up there. Oh, Rats, all sorts of sideways here in the Narnia machine as they head down towards the right-hander. They're 3 wide as we enter the braking zone. Oh, Beans goes a bit deep. But is he going to survive it? He does indeed. Survives, no hit with a barrier. And they continue on. Our Rapid GTs looking to try and make moves here on Team Int 51. They're going to be side by side entering the chicane here. Unless they let it go. Oh, it does indeed. Look at that skillful driving. Oh, Team Int 51. Oh, loses it on the sort of second part of the chicane. And he's lost all those positions. Going to lose a fair few here because it looks like GT Alex is making his way through the field. Looking for vengeance here to try and just get a victory at the end of this one. Into the braking zone we go. They're still 3 wide here. Quinton looking to try and get up there now. Up into P5 at the moment. And it looks like a couple of guys found a bit of action further back. Rat all the way back there. Not sure whether that was something to do with the barrier. Zakave 1.2 seconds ahead of Rapid GT at this moment in time. But a fair few fast guys behind as well. So going to have a lot of work to do later on in this race. As they're side by side further back. Team Int 51 and Din. But no slipstream for Team Int 51. That means he goes back in and line astern. Into the braking zone we go. Line astern. Looks like AB Saints was looking potentially at Gaudy Hornet. Not going to quite come off until this moment. Oh, has to sort of back out of it there after Gaudy Hornet went extremely deep. But does get that position done. As Zakave still holding a fairly nice gap there. Zakave doing very well here. I love this Matrix machine here with the green and the change of colour like that. Looks brilliant. As we come through the right-hander there. Line astern. It's all settled down a little bit now. Zakave putting also some serious pace in here. Look at that. That gap is not dropping at the moment. And that is good going with slipstream on weak, I have to say. Oh, runs a bit deep there though. Commentator's curse. Gets it all wrong through there. Going to lose all sorts of time now to Rapid GT and Alex. And you can see that gap coming down now. It was a second. It's now 8 tenths. It's now 7 tenths. It's going to be 6 tenths very quickly. And that gap is shrinking. Rapid could be looking for a move here. Down towards the right-hander. It's getting very, very close. Has a much greater speed advantage here as we head towards the braking zone. Does look for a move. Doesn't quite come off there. So it's going to be line astern through there. Oh, my word. Beans. Beans has just got an Narnia there. My word. That looked a bit hectic. We'll try and have a look at that one once again. But Zakave leading the way so far. As everyone falls into place. Quinton and Alex now having a bit of a battle here. Oh, they're all side by side through the chicane. Is it going to work out? Oh, it does indeed a little bit. Zakave to the barrier. That's going to lose all sorts of positions. Quinton going for the Moses maneuver down the inside. Oh, he doesn't quite get it done. Rapid GT has to go defensive here. Quinton on the outside. Alex in there as well. Din, look at Din with the run on everybody here. Din with an absolute monster of a run. Heads towards the last corner. Going to get a few positions here on the inside of Alex now as well. But doesn't get it done there. Alex, look at that, maintaining a lot of speed through there. A little bit of contact there with Quinton. Nothing bad there at all. And through we go. Let's see if we can have a look at what happened to Beans just recently. So, what happened to Beans here? Oh, that's not what I wanted, but... oh, just the tiniest of outbreak in there between AB Saints and Beans. And that cost them a load of positions. Let's get the old... that's what we want. Nice clean screen. But here we are, 3 wide. Into the first corner we go. And, wrap it off. Wrap it off into the gravel. That's going to open it up for everybody to have a little bit of a dice at the lead here. As Alex now gets it. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Use your radar, guys. Through Alex goes. Quinton looking to try and make moves as well. Zachary on the inside. They're 4 wide. Heading towards the kink. 4 wide. Who's going to survive this one? Through we go. They all do. Look at that. Fantastic driving into the braking zone. Beans looking for the move as well. Where's Beans come from? Where's Beans has just come from absolutely nowhere, and just straight up into the top 3 positions. And these 3 now looking to try and break away potentially here. As they are line astern. Let's look further back. Zachary, Din, they're side by side, entering the S's. I wouldn't want to be on the outside here. And Din falls into place behind. Rapid GT looking to try and get a move done on team into there. That's not going to quite work out here. Din carrying too much speed here. Oh my word. Din's going to... Oh, it's going to be an incident here surely. No, Din manages to save it and not cause an incident. You know, shout out to Din there. Good sportsman-like driving. We'll get back to the pack shortly with that boost. But he's currently way at the back. So here's Alex and Quinton. As Beans goes a bit deep there. And Quinton on the inside of Alex here. Does Quinton have the momentum? Not quite. We'll have to fall in behind Alex here. Oh, suddenly gets a load of time, but Alex is going to be on the inside here. There you go. You can see that. Lovely stuff through there. There you go. Ooh, a little bit of sideways action there. Oh, no. Oh, big incident there at the chicane. Mikey and Gowdy Hornet, my word. Big incident at the chicane. I think Gowdy Hornet got it all wrong, and then Mikey had nowhere to go there. It was just a racing incident from the looks of it. As we come into the break zone, Beans on the inside here. A little bit of contact there as well, but manages to make the move, and through Beans goes once again. Beans looking to try and get the double victory here. Be a very impressive feat if he can do it. In the Christmas mystery machine as well. Zachary back in there now as well. Zachary with a slipstream. Going to go for the Moses maneuver here. As we look at Zachary, let's jump on board Zachary. Trying to go for the Moses maneuver. Is it going to work? As we head towards the braking zone. Zachary is in the lead. Does he get the brake in right? He brakes extremely late. Perfectly done. Look at that. Well executed there by Zachary. The Moses maneuver. If you want to know how it's done, rewatch that. Let's clip it and watch it. That's all I can say. But line astern through turn 1 we go. Lots of action to come in this race. We saw an absolute frantic last lap last time. That was only between 4 drivers. All 11 should be on your screen right there. Or 10. I'm not sure who is in 11th at the moment. They're a little bit further back. But they should get back into the pack soon. Line astern. Exactly. And you can see that right there. And yeah, Quinton's got the wipers going. And GT Alex now just settling back in. Trying to go around the outside of Beans. I'm not sure that'll work here. But you never know what you can do here. As Zachary runs a bit deep again. Somebody's gone to Narnia there further back. But Beans looking to try and get the move done here. Going down towards the right-hander. Now Beans does brake late for that one usually. So we'll see what happens. But they're going to be 2-3 wide entering that corner as we go down the hill now. It's Beans. It's Zachary. Alex, Quinton. They're all in there. As we head towards the braking zone, anyone gonna absolutely send it? Oh, Zachary does. Oh, a little bit of contact there. A little bit of contact. I think that might have been a mistake of Beans there to try and accelerate a bit quicker. But Zachary was sort of in there. But in all of that, Quinton is now in the lead. And yeah, it's going to get very exciting as we go through this race. We're about halfway through this race at the moment in time. Beans on the inside of Rapid GT, who's managed to get himself up there now. Into the left we go. Oh, it's going to be near the barrier. That was ridiculously close there to the barrier. But Quinton leading the way from Beans. Rapid GT, Alex in there, Zachary's in there. Zachary's just actually overtaken Beans. Oh, here comes Rats with the run of the century once again. Oh, a little bit of contact there. Someone's like using the radar. Into the braking zone we go. Oh, big. Oh, Mikey, what the on earth happened to Mikey and all that? Oh, it's nasty to look at. It's nasty to look at. We will try and have a look at what on earth happened there as we jump on board here. So what on earth happened here? Let's see if we can sort of see what happened. Oh, Zachary and Rapid made contact there. Into the braking. Oh, Zachary was still losing it. Zachary was still losing it there. And that is what happened. Right, let's jump back to the lead battle for now. We'll have a look at what is going on. Beans with the dive down the inside there on Rapid GT. As we continue on now through the first corner. We'll try and see if we can have a look from Zakove's perspective. Now, where's Zakove in all of this? He's P9. Let's see if we can have a look at what happened here with Zakove. So yeah, it doesn't realise that somebody's there. He's trying to catch the car. Oh, it gets hit again. That's what causes it. It's the second hit, which then just pushes Mikey into the gravel. So that's what happened there. We're now Quinton turn wipes off. That's what happened. Wipes out to power. Confirmed. So we've seen what happened there. Just a multiple of incidents, just all together there. Just forced a bit of a crash. But we continue on all the same. Quinton, Beans. You love that saying as well, I believe. Or Thomas does anyway. Quinton leads from Beans. Rat in P3 from Rapid GT. GT Alex there. Top 9 all together. A few guys a bit further back. They will catch up to this pack. I'm expecting a very tasty finale. Oh, come on guys, use your radar there. Unless they can't see each other, that is a possibility sometimes with some of these lobbies. Through we go though. Quinton and Beans, they're going to be side by side at the chicane. I'm going to guess Quinton's got the, I was going to say Quinton should have the overrun there. And through we go. Rat is going to win. Come on guys, let us know who is going to win this one. Who's going to win this one? But yeah, it's been a bit more, it's not been as clean as the first race, or first group, that's for sure. There's potentially going to be some reporting going on afterwards. As we head towards the braking zone. Quinton leads away from Beans. Zakove down the inside there. Gets it done beautifully there. Lovely little move there from Zakove. AB Saints has just gone off a bit. So is Din there as well. They're both going to lose a few positions here. Zakove's going to actually have to slipstream here of Rapid, who is side by side with GT Alex further ahead. And Alex is going to have to slipstream of Rat. Let's get very tasty heading towards the first corner here. Beans is very close to Quinton now. I think some bumper drafting might be going on here. Let's try and break away. Try and reduce this group size. Into the braking zone we go. And no moves so far. Beans looks on the inside there. So it looks like they're trying to get a bit tactical here, which is what I would have gone for. Oh my word, AB Saints. That's Narnia there, mate. You don't want to be over there. But yeah, a bit of tactics going on here. Beans going for the double. Yes, exactly. And that's what you've got to do here in this featured race. Try and play it smart. You've got more chance of winning if there's 4 of you than if there's 9 of you. Let's put it that way. There's a little bit of contact there, but nothing major. And Gaddy Hornet's in there now as well. And I see Gaddy Hornet right in the thick of it as well. Really good to see. Let's jump further back where Beans has got Rat and Alex all over the back of him here. Alex on the inside of Rat should keep that position. You can see that there. Look at the roll on these Mini Coopers. From Australia to Narnia in one corner. Ain't that the truth? Through we go. And going to head towards the right-hander now at the bottom of the hill. So Beans does like to brake late for this corner. Is anyone going to try and outbrake Beans? Doesn't quite. Oh, that's a bad move that by Beans. That's a very bad move. I'd be giving that position back up straight off the bat there. Completely outbroke himself there. So that's forced Quinton further down the order. But that's actually put GT Alex into the lead. So that will more than likely get reported, that incident, because that was a bit too big there. Completely outbroke himself. But we continue on. Alex, Rat, Rapid, they're all ahead. Quinton hasn't lost a huge amount there. Beans has lost out the most out of all of that anyway. And we continue on here. Let's have a look further back there. 2, 3 wide. Yes, it's a wow. It's a shock. That shock emote should be coming out all the time at the moment. In we go. And all nice and tidy once again. So these 3 are looking to potentially try and break away, but Quinton will be looking to keep on top of them. Yeah, so penalties are off, but obviously you can report drivers still. Beans has been paid by Kenny. Yes, yes. I love that emote, Kenny. We can see Rats and Alex there side by side now, heading towards the first corner. And is Rats going to get this move done and dusted? Oh, a little bit of contact there in the braking zone. Rats is going to go completely too far there. They've all broke extremely late, and Rat, oh, be careful, Rat, coming back on circuit. Oh, there's a lot of hitting going on here. I think this race is going to have a huge investigation after it, if I'm honest, because Quinton's gone all the way to the back. All the way to the back. And yes, unfortunately we had to turn penalties off due to the lobby being broken with the most recent update. It's not something I can fix, unfortunately. So yes, I'm assuming there's going to be some big investigations after this. But GT Alex, Rapid GT, they're in the fight at the moment for this lead. Beans is back up to P3, Mikey in P4. I think that's the highest I've seen Mikey in a while. The thing is, there are penalties applied. And it does affect the feature race where the most points are on offer here. But Rapid GT Alex, we'll try and have a look at that first corner again, because that looked a bit weird, if I'm honest. Lots of weird incidents going on. As I say, I think Kenny's bribed Beans a little bit. Oh, further back like that there, 3 wide once again. Oh, Alex down the inside of Rapid. Oh, what a beautiful move that is. What a beautiful move. Alex looking like he's going to get this done. Oh, they're equal. They're equal. Look at this. Oh, Rapid pulls back in here. Oh, it's going to be side by side with Beans here. Through the chicane. Oh, backed out of it completely. And it's all nice and tidy. Oh, it was all nice and tidy. Further back this contact. Let's see if we can have a look at what happened on that first corner. I need to go to Quinton here to have a look at this. So into the braking zone we go. Oh, yeah. It's a bit of contact there. Oh, and then I think Rat gets hit as well. And that's what the cause of that was. We'll see if we can have a look at Rat. Where's Rat in all of this? I can't find Rat. Rat is in 11 at the moment. I want to see it from Rat's perspective. So a little bit of contact there. So GT Alex sort of initiated that problem. And then I'm assuming somebody hits. Yeah. All a bit nasty there. Someone going very slow, and yeah. Right, let's look back in this race now. Coming into the first corner, Beans has absolutely got through there somehow. I'm assuming that was using slipstream. And Quinton back in the mix into P8 at the moment. It's on the penultimate lap, so he's still got time. Got a lot of time to still make here. Anything can happen in this race. We saw that on the final lap last time. Lots of position changes. Quinton on the outside here. That's not a very safe place to be. Rap GT looking at Beans there. Not going to quite work out. As we continue on. Alex leading the way from Beans. Rapid. Zachary is 4 wide with everybody else. Oh my word. So yeah, that incident was... oh, Zachary's pulled out of it there. I'm not sure why Zachary's pulled out of it. That puts Quinton up into P6. Now, Quinton is the one we really need to watch here. Because Quinton needs to get P2, basically. Oh, Din runs a little bit wide here. That's going to let Quinton up into P5. And then potentially it's going to aim to try and get P4. Look, further ahead. Rapid GT looks like he had a run on Beans there. Doesn't quite work out. Beans has got a lovely run there, though, on Alex. Further back, Quinton is on the outskirts there of Narnia, but manages to keep it. So they're in P5 at the moment. The lead group have a bit of an advantage here now. Quinton needs to pull something out of the hat quickly to try and catch up to that lead group, which is between Alex, Beans and Rapid GT. Through the chicane they go. They all survive it nice and easy. Oh, there's going to be a bit of contact there with the barrier, surely. No, there isn't. Look at that, lovely stuff. They need to catch up. They need to catch up here. Quinton has to do anything he can to try and catch up. Alex goes to fetch from Beans though. Further ahead. This will cost them time. Into the last corner we go. And Alex just keeping that position for now. Looks like Quinton's up into P4. And is still not close enough for that slipstream at this moment in time. And it looks like Quinton might not get this done. Let's jump to the lead battle because it's Beans and Alex. The fight for P1 is on. Rapid GT's in there as well. Now what do you do if you're Rapid here? Do you go for the move or do you stay behind? Entering the first corner. Here we go. Oh my word, look at that further back. Alex going for the move. Gets it done. Lovely little move there. And Rapid GT trying to keep that momentum going. Is he going to do it? He's on the outside of Beans here. Is he going to do this? Rapid GT with an absolutely stonking move there on Beans. Gets it done, and Quinton has just left. I'm not sure what's happened there with Quinton. So Quinton's podium hopes have gone now. But Rapid GT, what a move that is by Rapid GT. I'm assuming something happened on the first corner with Quinton. A little bit of frustration, I imagine, as we continue on. A little bit of contact there between these guys. Still 2, 3, 4 wide there. As we continue in to the left-hander. Yeah, Quinton, you still should have stayed though and just reported any drivers you feel were being driving not very nice, let's put it that way, because you never know where you could have ended up. Anyway, we continue on now. Last lap, heading towards the right-hander. Alex is defending from Rapid GT and Beans here as they come towards that right-hander. It's going to be dangerous here. We've seen a few incidents. Oh, Beans looking to try and get that momentum done again. Look at that lovely little move on Rapid GT there by Beans. It looks like he's got that done. Back up into P2. Let's look further back. And Mikey's broken away here from Team 51. Mikey, you know, if something happens, could get up onto the podium here in this race. Looks like Beans is trying to go around the outside of Chicane. This isn't wise. Through there they go. And, oh, it's going to be 3. These are your 3 for the victory here. GT Alex, Beans, Rapid GT. As they head towards the right-hander for one last time. Alex goes defensive. Beans trying to go around the outside. Oh, look at the wheel spin that Beans has got. My word, looks like Alex is going to keep it this time. Rapid GT's potentially got a run, but it's not going to have this slipstream. So it's going to be GT Alex who's going to be your victor here from Beans, from Rapid GT. Alex coming back with a vengeance there to get it. And Rapid GT, I think, nearly got it on the line. And everybody else comes across. Mikey there with P4. Good result for Mikey. Everybody else across the line. And an interesting race, that one. I will be honest with you. That one is more than likely going to be investigated. I don't see how it won't be, because there was a few incidents, let's put it that way. So we'll just save the replay. So these are your provisional race results. As I say, I'm assuming that this will be investigated. So you can see Alex there with the win from Beans, Rapid GT, Mikey, Team Inter, Rats, Zakavade, Saints, Gowdy Horner, and Din. They are your provisional race results for the afternoon split feature race.